Hollywood, here's the game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. It's the Joker's Wild. And now, here's the host of the show, Bill Cullen.
Hello there, thank you. Hi there. Thank you, Al. Hi there. Thank you. Welcome to the Joker's Wild. We're happy to have you back. We're always happy to have you back with us. We're ready to start a brand new game, Charlie. We're starting from scratch. So finish scratching, Charlie, and introduce our players.
Well, Bill, first, our challenger. She's a courtroom clerk who enjoys tennis and ocean swimming, Monica Richards. And our current champion is a high school teacher whose interests include decorating and her pet bird. Her winnings, total in cash and prizes, $5,000, Cindy Ficarra.
Here they are. Hello, lovely young ladies.
Hi, Bill.
Happy to have both of you here with us. Now, let's talk to Monica first. We're meeting her for the first time. A courtroom clerk and an ocean swimmer. You're a courtroom clerk where?
I sure am, Bill, at the South Orange County Municipal Court.
And what are your duties?
Well, I record the traffic minutes for our traffic arraignment court.
So mostly you deal with traffic violations.
Well, mostly we do anything from pedestrian violations to exhibition of speed.
To what?
Exhibition of speed.
What is exhibition?
Well, you pull a wheelie, you're at the stoplight, and you pull a wheelie.
Oh, I would imagine something much more glamorous than that, Monica, but to each his or her own, as I always say. Our champion is Cindy Ficarra.
Right, Bill.
I got to get the names right there. Tell everybody where you teach, Cindy.
I teach at Westminster High School. This is my first semester. I'm doing my student teaching there now.
And you want to say hello to the students that you
Well, my
teach?
4th and 5th period 11th grade history classes and my 6th period geography.
That's nice. That never happened to me when I was in school. And they mentioned a bird. What kind of bird do you have again?
I have a cockatoo. I haven't seen him for 2 days now because I've been staying up at my mom's. It's a lot closer to the studio here, but I'm sure he's okay.
Oh,
Got
yes.
the radio on for him, so.
Yes, I studied ornithology, and absence makes the bird grow fonder. Or words to that, oh, never mind. Right now, we're going to give all of you an opportunity to see the categories you'll be playing with. All of you. I'm all right. Both of you. The presidents is one. Sex symbols is another, certainly. Action books, song lyrics, and finally, how low will you go? There you bid on how little information you need in order to be able to answer a question, and your opponent can underbid you. Hey, before we begin, natural triple jackpot. We add to it every day. It hasn't been hit for some days now. Right now, if either Monica or Cindy gets the same category across the board, excluding jokers, we stop and we give you everything in it. Right now, it's worth $8,000. So that's all right. Okay. Well, we've taken care of everything, Monica. Done all the talking we're going to do. You ready to begin?
I sure am.
Give it a spin. Let's see what happens.
Okay, come on, some jokers.
Monica, joker, joker. That gave Cindy a bit of a scare. What are you going to do, Monica?
Well, I'll take sex symbols for 200, please, Bill.
So will I any day. Monica, your question. Here are 3 clues to a famous sex symbol. 1, he wears lace and makeup. 2, Minneapolis is his hometown. 3, the song When Doves Cry. What is the name of this singing sex symbol?
Prince?
Yes, you're right. Until we got the 3, I thought it was Liberace. You know that the Prince's real name is Roger Nelson. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Few people do. Cindy, you ready to spin?
Can I need some jokers?
You do indeed. You got song lyrics, joker, and president.
All right. I think I'm going to take song lyrics for 100, please.
You got it, Cindy. This 1971 song was the first big hit for John Denver. What one word completes these lyrics? Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia mountain, what?
Mountain Mama?
Yeah, good for you. Well, we know our players know all about song lyrics and sex symbols, and we'll be back with more of the same right after this for you. Cindy and Monica both have people here with them today, and we think they're nice enough to come to see us. We ought to get a look at them. Cindy, or rather Monica, no, Cindy. Cindy, you begin if you would. I'm all right. I'm trying to set up a shot here. Cindy, would you introduce the folks who came with you?
I'd love to. My sister Ann, right there in the green.
Hi, Ann.
My brother Hugh, right next to her. And my biggest fan here, Alicia. She's been here 2 days now.
Alicia's sweet.
She's beautiful. And
is.
my boyfriend Oscar.
He's not bad, but
No,
Alicia's
he's not bad. And that's my cousin Claudio.
Okay,
who I didn't
we've met
expect to see
everybody.
here today.
Is that your group?
That's it.
All right. Now, Monica, equal time on our show for the Challenger. Would you like to introduce your bunch?
I'd love to.
All right.
I have my sister-in-law, Leanne,
Hi, Leanne.
my brother, Michael,
Hi, Mike.
my fiance, Jeff,
Hi, fiancé.
my mother, Judy, and my Uncle Bill.
Uncle Bill, by golly. And we're ready to resume the game, and as a point of information, as you people probably know, that just about comprises our audience. Monica, ready to pick up?
I sure am.
Spin away. Monica has action books and the presidents and a three-way split this time.
I'll take song lyrics for 50, Bill.
Okay. The 1955 song, this particular one I'm going to talk about, the lyrics were by Sammy Kahn, and it was a hit for Frank Sinatra. What three words complete these lyrics? Love and marriage, go together like a what?
Baby and carrots?
No. And Cindy, if you can complete it correctly, you pick up that 50 points. Love and marriage, go together like a what?
I don't know, Bill. I wasn't born.
No, that's true. It's a little before your time. You had part of it right, Monica. It's horse and carriage,
Ooh,
as opposed to baby and carriage. Cindy, you ready to spin?
I'm all set. Come on, jokers.
Cindy has jokers. Cindy has sex symbols and another joker.
So what does it spin?
Yes.
Bill, I'm going to take sex symbols for 200, please.
This TV actress portrayed a sexy nurse on The Rookies, a sexy detective on Charlie's Angels, and a sexy mother on Scarecrow and Mrs. King. For $200, she is Kate who?
Who, Jackson?
You're right, and you got it. You're up to 300. Kate's a lovely lady, I can tell you that.
That's
Monica.
beautiful.
Monica
Joker.
spins. She has sex symbols. She has Joker and the Presidents.
I'll take sex symbols for 100, please, Bill.
Sex symbols win out over Presidents 2-1. Monica,
Always.
David starred on TV's The Partridge Family. His half-brother Sean was one of TV's Hardy Boys. They both became teen idols as singing stars. These sexy siblings are David and Sean who?
Cassidy.
You got it, and you have 300 bucks. 300, it's all tied up now. Cindy, we're ready for you.
I'm all set. Come on, jokers.
Getting close. Joker, Joker, Joker. By golly, after a very good battle, it comes down to this. That's an automatic win, Cindy. If you can pick a category and answer a question from it, you win the game, and that's it right there.
I think I'm going to go with sex symbols.
Yeah, it seems everybody does these days. This one could do it for you. You're now answering a question for your second game and total winnings of $5,500. Question: this sexy Latin actor starred on television as Mr. Rourke, the dapper host of the mysterious resort known as Fantasy Island. For the game, $5,500. What's the actor's last name?
Montalban.
Correct. You have the whole bit. You got it.
Oh, that was a lucky spin.
Oh, Cindy, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's your second game.
That's it. Yes.
Those students of yours in Westminster High School are going to be mighty proud of
I
you.
promised them a party if I won, and I think I owe them 2 parties right now.
Well,
So-
don't make any rash promises. Buy them all a pretzel or something like that. Monica, I'm sorry it worked out. You played a very good
Well, I
game.
had a
And
lot of fun, Bill.
we had fun having you. We have some nice consolation prizes.
Thank you very much, Bill.
Thank you, Monica. We'll be back in just a little while. Cindy, you came out of the first game, the one you won last time, with $5,000. Now you're already $500 up on this game. You're sort of on your way to setting a record. You want to try to build it up?
I would love to.
Come on, you're going to play against the devil. Good luck. I can say this. I bet those students of yours at Westminster High are proud of you.
I think so.
I hope they are, and they
I
have a
hope so,
right.
too.
They should be. You know you may quit at any point as long as the devil has not come up and take the money at that point.
Right.
Or if you want to keep going, you can try it. If you get through without seeing the devil, you win the money and this prize.
Well, Cindy, if you're willing to take pot luck, you'll be amply rewarded with 2 very special gifts. First, Cindy, you'll have all the cooking pots you need in this complete set of cookware. New Elegance Heavy Multiplex stainless steel cookware with temp tone knob to signal when food is done. Furnished by Regalware. And second, Cindy, we're sending you on a great vacation, and if you have the luck of the Irish, you might find a pot of leprechaun gold in magical Ireland. Sure, you'll have a week enjoying the hospitality, music, and conversation of friendly Dublin, the capital and cultural center of the Emerald Isle. Visit Dublin Castle, St. Patrick's Cathedral, and the famed Abbey Theater, provided by travel programmers. You'll fly round trip from Los Angeles to Dublin via Northwest Orient Airlines in the comfort of their jumbo 747 jets from Northwest Orient. This pot of luck package is worth in cash and prizes over $4,550.
Very good.
Sounds terrific.
Isn't that nice? You ever been to Ireland?
No, I haven't, but my best friend is in Scotland right now in medical school, and I would love to meet her over there.
I bet I know what medical school. Edinburgh University.
That's it.
That's where that's the medical school. All right, you ready to start?
I'm all set.
Okay, good luck.
Come on.
Let's see what you get this time. 25. Oh, dear. Oh, it's awful. First, well,
Oh.
I don't believe particularly in the law of averages. However, it seems that if there is one, it caught up to you at this point. But because you won so much the first game. But right now, your total winnings are $5,500. You have 2 games in
great.
hand. You want to meet a new opponent?
I'd love to.
Charlie O'Donnell, would you introduce our new opponent here?
My pleasure, Bill. From New York City, he's a captain in a restaurant who enjoys sports and fishing, David Duffield.
Welcome, David.
Hi.
You're a captain in a restaurant. It must be a pretty nice place.
It's the best French restaurant in New York City.
Uh-huh. And what do you do there?
Well, my job is kind of to make sure that all the patrons get the right wine with the right food.
Oh, you're a wine steward, are you? Or
Yeah, I kind of specialize in wine.
how long has this restaurant been in business?
Well, it's very, very new. It's only been open a couple weeks now.
Oh, I see. I want to know if it was there while I was while I was
No.
still there, but I've been gone longer than a couple of weeks.
No.
Give us an example, please, David, of the correct wine with the correct food.
Well, no one really thinks of wine with dessert, so I'll give you that one.
All right.
A late harvest Riesling with, say, white chocolate-dipped apricots.
Don't mind if I do, David. What's good with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Budweiser.
Ask a silly question and you get a silly answer. Thank you, David. Cindy and David are going to take a look at the categories. Look behind me here. We got Art World, Television, Jackson Johns, Multiple Meanings, and finally Bid History. There you bid on how many questions you want to answer. Minimum bid is 2. You have to complete the bid to get the money. Ready to go, David?
I am.
Good luck.
Okay, let's have some jokers.
Multiple, television. Well,
Okay, I'll take television for 100, please.
on the critically acclaimed comedy series Cheers, this actress portrayed Diane Chambers, a beautiful and bright Boston barmaid. For $100, please, David, this actress is Shelley who?
Sebastian?
No? Cindy, you can pick up $100. This actress, who was in Cheers, is Shelley who?
Long.
You're right. Long is correct. I know 2 people who didn't know that. David's one and I'm the other. Cindy, if you're ready to spin, we're ready to watch.
I'm all set. Come on, jokers.
You have Jackson Johns again and Art World. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take Jackson Johns for 100.
All right. The feats of this legendary workman were glorified in several ballads and stories. According to the legend, he died with his hammer in his hand after beating a steam drill in a digging contest. For $100, this hero was John who?
Bunyan?
No. David, can you tell me John who?
Henry.
John Henry is right. You get the 100 back. Okay, David. Each one got 100 on the other one's question. We'll be back with more. Right now, I have this for you. Okay, it's all tied up. David scored on Cindy's question, and Cindy scored on David's question. David, spin yours out. Let's see what happens.
See if I can get my own this time.
All
Some
right.
jokers.
David has Joker. He has multiple meanings. Other Joker.
Okay, I'll take multiple meanings for 200, please.
You have it. As a verb, David, this word means to incriminate an innocent person through the use of false evidence. As a noun, it describes something you might find around a fine painting. For $200 additional, what's the word?
Frame.
It is frame, and you have 300 on this board there. All right, Cindy, you're down to spin.
Okay.
Our champion
Jokers.
has television, joker, and multiple meanings.
Let's see here.
Hmm.
I think I'll go off the board for
Okay.
history. Is that the bid history?
That's bid history. That's
right.
correct.
And let's see, I have 300.
Well, all you can do if you go off the board for bid history is $50. That's a $50 a question.
Oh,
Not a
that's
question.
right, that's right. Okay,
$50
thank
a
you.
question. You took the joker off the board. Now, you have $50 a question. The question is, how many are you going to bid? Now, you have to complete your bid, and the minimum is 2.
I'll take 2.
You're going to take...
I'll take...
Bill, she said she would take 2 questions.
Oh, you already said... I'm sorry, I did not hear you. You're going for 2. Okay, so I will read you 2. You must complete the bid. First one. In 1930, Haile Selassie became emperor of this northeast African nation and ruled until overthrown by the military in 1974. Name Selassie's country.
Ethiopia?
Ethiopia is right. You have 1. Now, this one, you have 100, and now you need this one to complete it and collect your money.
Okay.
July 14th is a national holiday in France. On that date in 1789, the people of Paris stormed this hated prison and intensified the revolution against Louis XVI. To complete your bid, name the prison. And now, David, if you can complete the bid by naming the prison, you win the $250s or $100 to add to your score. Name the prison.
Versailles?
No, it was in a sense perhaps a prison, but actually Bastille. The Bastille is what we're thinking of. So nothing happened there, David. You have a spin, though.
Okay, let's get some jokers.
Joker, joker. Wow, but we're going to do it again.
Okay, I'll go with multiple meanings for 200, please.
This was a big category for you last time.
Yeah?
Do it right this time. You have $500 and enough for a possible win. This word means an impromptu practice session by a group of musicians. It can also describe something you might put on your toast. For $200, total of $500 and a possible win. What's the word?
Jam.
You did it.
All
You
right.
have $500 up there. And now, Cindy,
Okay.
Cindy, your work is cut out for you.
Oh,
You
it
are
sure
trailing at
is.
this point, 500 to 1. You need
Okay.
3 jokers or a bid question. You've got a bid history.
All
You
right.
have television. I'll say nothing and let you come up with your determination.
Okay, I'm going to have to take bid history
Uh-huh.
for, let's see. I'm going to need 9 of them.
Okay, you go 9. And if you complete the bid, you win the game. If you don't complete the bid, the game is over right there,
Right.
and David is the winner. Here we go.
Okay.
In the year 1707, the country known as Great Britain was formed when the parliaments of 3 countries passed the Act of Union. England and Wales were 2 of the countries. Name the third.
Scotland?
Correct. Second.
Right.
In 1936, after the start of the Spanish Civil War, this dictator came to power and ruled Spain for the next 39 years. What was the last name of this Spanish dictator?
Franco?
You have 2, 7 to go. In 1805, this
1805.
admiral led the British Navy to victory in the decisive Battle of Trafalgar. He established Britain's domination of the seas for years to come. He was Admiral Horatio who?
Alger?
No, incorrect.
sorry.
David, you are a new champion. Congratulations. Congratulations, David.
Thank you.
Going to go back to New York City to the finest French restaurant, the winner of some money right here and now.
You bet.
Cindy, I thank you. Let me
thank
fill you
you.
in. That was Horatio Nelson, the Viscount
you.
Nelson we were talking about. But you leave us, Cindy. Give our regards to everybody
I
in
will.
Westminster Junior High. $5,500 in our
I'm very
thanks. Thank you.
pleased. Thank you very much.
Back back in just a little while. We congratulate you, David. You're our new champion.
Thank you.
David Duffield from New York City, a very fine city. And we don't have time now to go over here and face the devil because we want to give you all the time you need. But as you return next time, we're going to find out some more about wines and what goes good with what, all right?
Okay.
Thank you, David, and I'll be back again. Join us here on the Joker's Wild. See you, Ron. Bye-bye. Thank you.
The Joker's Wild is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.